Alright, hopefully it's live on my channel. I think I changed it. I forgot to mute. Alright, okay, I muted. So, everyone, welcome back to the 83rd podcast. 80, episode 82, I'll let Cosmic speak on that later. But, welcome back, everyone. We're back, and it's been a while, over a month. Let's have a good show. As usual, the MapperCast members that are here today, which only 4 of us here, are in the description below. And the list of topics are in the description below as usual, but I'm going to read them out anyway. So the first topic we're going to do is shortly touch on the news poll slider feature, as you can probably tell already. And then next we're going to do the mapper winner, Oklahoman's mapper's alter feature of Cosmic's hair. What the hell? And then the fan request discuss Chris's nationality. I think I forgot to edit something. We're going to remove Cosmic punishment. Then next we're gonna do the wildcard topic, and then discuss our lives since the last episode, and then we discuss the craziness that's been going on with the police in today's world, if you haven't heard about that already. And then next is gonna be a very important topic. The title of the description is discuss why it's important to back up files, especially if you do not want to lose your mapping files. Because I've seen mappers. They said, "Oh, I can't work on my videos anymore because I lost every file and I don't want to start over again. So I'm gonna make a new series or I'm gonna quit." So it's very important. I think we talked about before, but I want to talk more in depth. And then I want to talk about how you can safely back up your files without risking losing it. Because I know some people that back up files, they back up very incorrectly, and I want to make sure that they get it. What I mean by backing up is how do I put it? You can understand.
We'll get it.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
get
okay.
it.
And then personal prompt: have you hit your quarter life crisis? I want Cosmic to clarify what does that mean for me. And then we discuss the results of recent MapperCast Discord polls. Although I think we're going to be discussing the ones that we want to talk about. And then flawless Q&A. And we quiz game to select the map winner, fan winner. We're gonna make a few changes to the fan winner and map winner stuff too, and then we'll be saying goodbye. As usual, I'm Void Viper. Let's have a good show.
Hey everybody, Cosmic here. It's great to be back. It's been a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit of a trimmed down show today. I don't know where the fuck everybody is, so but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna have a good time. Thank you so much for coming down. Let's have a great show.
Hello, hello. I'm Batrin here, and we are here today with a couple people. Let's have a great podcast.
Couple folks.
Hello everyone, I'm the Rat of Mapping, and today we have an episode where we go back to the roots, aka episode 1, where there also only were 4 people. Actually, also almost exactly the same cast, only that I'm substituting for Mindria in that instance. This was completely intentional, of course. We wanted to try to have a smaller format, and totally wasn't because half the fucking podcast members ditched us, except for George, who actually bothered to write that he hasn't got time. So yeah, let's have a good show.
And that's it.
Alright, so Mindra is basically a Team Fortress 2. He might show up later, but if not, I'll delete him from the description.
Only 4 members, no guests. The original format as it always was supposed to be.
Yeah, I know. Mindra is basically
what
Team
MapperCast
Fortress
is
2.
always meant to be, guys.
Alright. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is the new post slider feature. And yes, I know what you're probably thinking right now. It looks shit.
Oh god, I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, it's not clean. It's not the greatest, and I'm gonna tell you there was like 1 month and like 10 days worth of polls, so I couldn't fit it all in one line, and the slider option on my Sony Vegas is terrible. I can't even adjust it, so I have to do other ways to adjust it, and it looks terrible. I set the OBS Studio speed to like 20%, and it still looks terrible. So.
Oh god, I'm just now seeing it. Oh god, Viper, that is not what I thought.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
So here's the plan I'm gonna do for the next time. Hopefully there'll be less polls to deal with. But instead of doing it in like my normally video creating software, I'm gonna make a computer program, and I know how to do it for me, so that it's cleaner and I can control it better. So next time, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put all the poll results in like a file, like a text file, and I read the text file with the code, and it would do it in a slider very cleanly, and the speed will be constant, meaning it will be slow, and it will look better, and it will be smoother. Right now it doesn't look smooth at all. It looks shit. So it will do for now. And I also shoved the template a little up just to compensate for that. So hopefully I can put it all in one line, and I can make it the speed consistent, not like this. So it'll do for now. So
It is a
yeah.
work in progress.
And some polls I had to exclude because I don't want YouTube coming for my ass. So
Oh, God.
yeah, you might for brackets. You probably noticed
Are
that.
you forgetting my like whole goofy cartoon "you need to come" thing?
Shut up.
That was like
Wait, what
I don't know, man.
Wait, what
I
the
feel
fuck
like
did...
to draw the line
whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa,
What did
whoa,
you do?
whoa.
Fucking "you need to come," losers. How could
Shut-
that our great battle? That was like our Aang versus Ozai. You and me, fucking. That was our duel. How could you forget?
All right.
Like,
So
What? What do you mean? What? I put on a suit. There was a fog machine. I did. You need to come, losers.
Wait, that bullshit, yeah.
You're just fucking with me. There's no way. That shit keeps you up at night, and I know it. I know you wake
oh,
up.
cause
I didn't fucking remember
we
that
don't
until
have
now,
the.
man.
Did you make the mapper review topic?
What do you mean? It's the Oklahoman.
Yeah, no, like the template.
The template for it? Yeah, I sent it to you.
Oh, I must
Why
have
is
not.
it Mapper Review
I probably
Starblaze
didn't delete
Empire
it.
on screen, by the way?
It says Starblaze Empire.
Yes, it's
Shut
Starblaze
up, shut
Empire.
up.
Can
I
you-
know, I know. I used the wrong
I
word.
sent the right one. Hey, that wasn't me. Viper fucked that one up.
Yeah, I
Viper made a stinky.
I gotta fix that right now. All right.
You gotta stop making stinkies, Viper.
No. I fixed it. I fixed it. I didn't even click OK. Why did it update? I didn't even click the OK button. Ah, stupid OBS 3. Alright, so that's the correct one. Oklahoma mapper.
I can't fucking believe you.
Yeah, now it works.
Alright, so
You're
alright. So the map review today is a stupid video. It's called All the Future of Cosmic's Hair, where I apparently drama alert from 2016.
No,
so,
you
are.
Yeah, fuck
I would
off.
like to start.
All right, you take it away.
So, for the uneducated plebs in the audience right now, this is a all-time classic from 2016.
Exactly. I'm sorry.
It was a
did not
legend
do
when it
justice.
originally came out, among other great hits later in 2018 by Oklahoman when Jesus fucking punished Cosmic for his sins, and he still hasn't followed up. Even fucking Jesus told him to. But anyways, the video, of course, 10 out of 10. Can't say more. That's it.
It's more of a there's nothing to review besides this is a joke video. It's like, wait, Circle 2 wins? What?
There is plenty. Okay, let me talk about it here. I wish more people were here to discuss this because I think I was hoping we could have a little bit of a 2016 circle jerk moment, and all cry and masturbate each other and go, "Oh, I missed."
You can initiate it if you want to.
I wish we could. We don't have enough. We wouldn't build enough chi energy by jacking each other's off. When you jack off with your bros,
No,
it builds
I need to steal your
orb.
chi. I'm gonna take your chi.
Oh, no, we don't. No, Viper. When you jack off with your bros, you're not stealing anybody's chi.
When I say chi, I mean I turn you to a jade structure, and I can use you against others.
No, you don't steal the chi. You build it up. You build up.
By the way, that was a
each
Kung
other's
Fu
bros.
Panda 3 reference.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So fucking. I lost my train of thought. That joke was so bad. It was so bad. What was I talking about? Okay, this video. Yeah, great fucking video. If I was in a different emotional setting, I could totally fucking sit here, watch that, and just cry. Like if I was feeling bad, if I was feeling wistful and sad, I could totally just sit the fuck back and crank out like a couple gallons of tears. Like that shit would sustain an African village for 3 months. Love it. Sent me back to the past. Oh my god, I love it. I mean, it's beautiful. From top to bottom, you got me, thick as ever, and my fucking cosmic mapping with star in the middle t-shirt. I don't fucking know why you gave me that goofy ass fucking I'm the king shirt. But that, you got Viper's Keemstar, you got Circle Tool, you got Trump when Trump was a funny joke. It was great.
But the video went a little bit too dark for me in the end. When
It went a little too dark.
yeah, it's implied that Cosmic died. So-
No, Cosmic implies Cosmic is a supporter of Circle 2, and I like that.
Maybe I just fucking took a shower, and that's what that represented.
No, it
Although
said
that
everybody.
implies that I
It
take
said,
a
it said
No, I
in the,
think it's more like you were sleeping on the pillow.
after the white thing happened, a black screen came and there was text, "Everybody died." The end.
Oh, me too.
And-
Shit.
yeah, I assume so. So I think that was like you got a clash of tones
That
in
gets
that
a
video.
little a clash. You got a clash of tones in this production.
Yeah, that's like you can't compare that actually in terms of quality. The two media I'm going to compare it to are actually quite on the same level. The movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame also had that difficulty that the tones wouldn't fit with each other, and I think on terms of how good the two things are, I think they are both on an equal level, both masterpieces.
Oh, well, undoubtedly.
But both,
Love
of course, have the problem of tonal clashes. that
I
they
gotta
don't
say, the nuke at the end resonates with me so well. I don't think it was a personal choice because I don't know if Okla was as much of like a cosmic kind of like a cosmic guru as he is now. But back in the day, I was known for like when I was a kid, I ended anything I made with like the nuclear holocaust of mankind. That was everything I made. Ended with that. My dad and I made a Drake and Josh Lego parody, and it ended with nuclear holocaust. We made a Cloverfield Lego parody,
What?
ended with nuclear holocaust. Even fucking alternate future of the goddamn world ended with nuclear holocaust. Everything, like every little, I just take like, oh, give me the family camera so I can fucking film my Star Wars Lego sets. It would always end in drawn out, morbid scenes of people like melting and shit, and like it was very emotional too. Like I wasn't purely interested in like the theatrics of the explosion and shit. Like I was, as an 8-year-old, super honed in on like the very personal and human toll of nuclear warfare. Like there would be a good 2 minutes of build up for like the characters listening to the sirens and like and fucking coming to grips with it and like feeling that sinking pit in their stomach, like, oh god, oh it's all over. I wanted to be a painter, mom, please, I'm scared. Shit like that in a Lego video by an 8-year-old, and I don't know why I did it. I had some weird morbid fascination with nuclear bombs.
What
So
the
it-
frick is this? This is
So I gotta commend it.
This
For
is
harkening back.
so that's how the idea Altered Future of Cosmic's hair came from.
Well, I don't know if that was intentional, but
But
fucking
it says
great,
Altered Future, so that it didn't actually happen.
great minds think alike, is what I'm saying.
All right. Oh my god, the poll results. Oh, fucking god. Yeah, I
I
know
think-
it's not the cleanest, so I like.
I think your best bet is to put like a big work in progress PNG
I
on
know.
the screen.
So essentially,
Because like
next
shit.
time I'm gonna write a computer program and do it. I know some code that can do it properly because I've done it before for my.
Yeah, Viper's
for
about
my-
to write a
for my
whole ass
job.
program for this. So,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, I have to write I can't use my animator tool anymore to do this. I have to use a program to do it. So I mean, I am a coder in real life now. I do coding for life now. So that's why.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Shit.
my job is about all that now. So.
My neighbor and
Oh,
I
that's good.
tried to make a website in HTML once. We called it the Gamer Zone, and we just like had a photo of my dad and this funky like black dude on a stage going like, "Ooh, what's up? What's up?" And that was the whole website.
For me,
And we
I have
couldn't get it
I have a
right.
database, but I don't need a database to do the polls. I just use a text file and I'll run it. All right. Anyways,
Yeah,
let's
photos of funky black dudes. So
no. Anyways, let's move on. Why is this a topic? All
that's
right.
the fan request.
We had no other fan requests. Anyways, I want to start since I have been very vocal
Yeah.
about
So
this in
wait,
the
I
past
didn't get
too.
to. I didn't do the
Um,
intro for it. It's the fan
yeah.
request is we're discussing Chris's nationality.
Yeah, to be fair, compared to the fucking discuss Viper's nationality, like there's something you could actually talk about here. Like Chris's nationality has been a hot button topic.
Yeah, so to basically explain, I have recently called him usually a mongoloid, that with good basis because he was born in Italy, an economic migrant to Sweden, who is half Finnish, and that's where the Mongoloid
George!
genes come from.
What's
Hello,
good,
George.
motherfuckers?
George.
Best
George,
topic. We need to discuss Chris' nationality.
We're talking about Chris's nationality.
He purposely joined just for this topic.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
he turned his video.
Yo, guys, this is the people.
No, I'm not. I can't
give me my
show
phone.
it.
Give me my phone.
Viper,
Stream
switch
can't
to
see
George.
you.
Oh no, he got. Oh, dude, that would have been okay.
No, I don't
Viper,
want.
you-
I don't want to switch you because this is.
Oh, come on.
Maybe in a wild card, but not.
When George puts his video on, you switch. That's like, you know.
No,
fucking-
when was that a thing?
That's
No.
like that's dove in the hand, dude. You take that opportunity.
We do that in free for all, not during our proper topic.
Ah. During the proper topic.
Yeah, what?
Okay, alright. Well, we're talking about Chris's nationality.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, like I said, he's half Mongoloid, which I take problem with it because I'm a supporter of eugenics and I think all Mongoloids should be exterminated off the face of the earth.
Wow,
food-
Rat, you want to kill people? Oh my god, I'm reporting you to the police. No,
And no, the police actually supports me.
shut up. No.
I bribe them, but no. So yeah, Chris family tree is just fucked up. I mean, you got a fucking Italian, like he's not even, like he's half Finnish, half Italian. 23andMe he took in the past showed he was more Finnish than Italian. So any claim to Italy for him is wrong. I, as an ethno-nationalist, say that. And yeah, basically, Chris is a fucking Mongoloid. End of the story.
Let me just say, the punchline of Chris taking the DNA test and finding out he's majority Finnish.
Wait,
Maybe.
did he actually do
What?
it?
Yeah, some years ago.
Oh,
What
wow.
rock have you been living under?
I don't remember the details, man. You think I remember
It
every
may
detail?
be the funniest thing that has ever happened. It is so funny. And I love it, and it puts a big, fat, goofy cartoon smile on my face to think of him getting those DNA tests and seeing, like out of all the things to be, to, like, just Finnish for some reason. Like, who the fuck is Finnish?
I think
Nobody's
his mother,
Finnish, and he is.
I think his mother was Finnish or something.
No, I just mean on the planet. Who is Finnish? Nobody.
Oh, 4 to 5 million people.
No.
It's Finnish. That's like the entire the Finland right there, and FinMapper too.
Yeah, FinMapper and Chris are the only two Finnish people. And nothing against Finnish people. Love them. Love Finland. To hell and back. But nobody's Finnish. There's no Finnish people on. I didn't even think Finnish was like an ethnicity. I thought Finnish was like fucking. I don't know, like calling yourself a fucking, like, I'm Slytherin. Like, I'm Gryffindor.
What?
Oh my
I'm
god.
stupid.
Cause
I was like a
you're
com-
really stepping a little
I thought it was
out
like
of
a
line here.
complete. a little
Finland,
out of-
Finland has, ethnically speaking, nothing to do with any of its neighbors except perhaps Estonia. The rest of, because they are not even Indo-European, I believe.
That's just weird to me. I thought, like, at the very worst, it's like American, like, not a real ethnicity. Just kind of that. Well,
That is.
good for them. I'm happy for Finland. That's funny as shit.
I mean,
Also
is
weird-
Canadian
also
an
weirdly enough-
ethnicity? 'Cause I don't-
Weirdly enough, they're related to Hungary.
That is weird. Oh, George.
Well, I think it's something to do with the Ugra
Oh, George.
Mountains, because I think the Magyars came from the Ugra Mountains, and Finns were close to that. Oh, he's go. Oh, he's back.
That's interesting. All right. Oh, there he is.
I'm back. I'm back.
Ninja?
What's good, guys?
Or what?
That
I'm
is
only
not
here for a few minutes.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit.
George. I'm trying my best to get Viper to
How
turn
are
the
you?
video on.
free for all.
Refusing. Come on, he can only be
Oh,
here
really?
for a few minutes, Viper. Put that video on.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, he's
Thank you.
smoking a fat doobie. Click over.
No, we gotta keep our
Viper.
topics, man.
Oh, Viper, come on. My one
Wait,
request.
what's the debate?
Wow.
What's the debate?
Right now, the debate is get Viper to turn
No,
your video.
we're talking about Chris. Cosmic was going on saying he didn't know Finnish was a.
All right, let's take a
was,
vote. Let's take a vote. I vote yes. George votes yes. Rat
I abstain.
abstains. Battery, help me out here, dude.
No.
Okay.
You don't know what you're
fucking
missing.
killing me right now. You guys are killing me.
Click on over to him. Come on, click on
Like,
over.
we can't let him on. He's smoking. We have kids in the show.
We can't even show him, man. It'll like ruin the thing.
All right, guys. It was
Demonetized.
good to, it was good to check in.
Okay. We love you. Have a good time, man.
Oh my god, you guys are killing me. Alright, Cosmo, let's get back to
Alright,
the
take
topic. What do you mean?
Figured.
How did you not know that they were related?
I just want everybody to know that George was just like smoking a big fat
Alright.
doobie.
Wait, so
Awesome.
okay, we were talking about Hungarians are closely related to the Finns, and I was mentioning how I think the Magyars came from the Yukon Mountains and Finns were nearby. So I think that's how it could have happened. I don't know. I don't have historical evidence to back that up, so don't quote me on that. But in theory, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, in theory, I do think it makes sense that House Slytherin and House Gryffindor came together.
frick?
And they House.
Do you even know the Harry Potter lore behind that?
No, I don't.
House,
Do you even know the Harry?
houses were created by the wizards who founded Hogwarts.
Jesus.
That's what it's called, I think. Yeah.
I think I remember that. See, you don't even know if it's Hogwarts or not.
Literally, my only knowledge is because I've got a friend who's obsessed with Harry Potter, and
Hogwarts was built by the four wizards, and it was built on the graves of trampled trans people. They're
Okay, so-
inside of the rafters. they're inside
Okay,
of the-
so let's talk. So if Chris is Finnish, what is that? What difference does that make?
he's a Mongoloid and not Italian. He does. He
Mongoloid!
can't.
Italian mapper Chris. That's half his.
That means any pizza or pasta he ever makes won't be Italian,
It's Finnish.
which means I won't eat it.
Any pizza or pepperoni.
Wait,
or
but in
calzone.
Canadian is not really like. What's the word I'm looking for?
Stromboli.
The thing is, the Canadian ethnicities, like
Yeah,
the
it's not
American
really-
ethnicities, are not really based on like that sort of stuff. But we're in Europe here. Here in Europe, we are extremely xenophobic and hate every other ethnicity that's not ourselves, and that's why this is very important to us.
Wait. Oh, really? That's true. You actually all hate each other, cause based on that.
Yes,
Wow.
Yes, that's
the European Union is just a hoax. It doesn't
it's in the
exist.
fucking. It's the
It's just
charter.
fair to give us better
The
press.
EU charter. We all hate each other.
But yeah, actually, we kind of
Chris
do.
is-
We kind of do hate each other on some level. Some more, some less.
I thought Britain and France are a little bit better than others.
All right, let the takeaway of this topic be that all Europeans hate each other and
Okay.
Chris is happy.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Next topic. Wild card topic. Oh, man.
Wild card topic. All right, let me. Oh shit! Hold on. I did a little bit of a reorganization the other day, so I don't know where the wild card hat is. So I'm gonna use, in the spirit of reconnecting with old shit as we've done today, I'm going to use. Here, let me get my fucking.
Probably it's probably in the trash bin again.
I know where it is. Don't worry. It's just like it's under a whole bunch of shit, and I don't want to fucking like get up and make that.
It's a long way of saying that I didn't get my shit together.
It's a long way of saying run your tongue through the hairs of my inner asshole. That's. Oh shit! Okay, let's do this. You guys are gonna get a really good angle. Hold on.
What? Oh. Yeah. Oh. Hello, Cosmic.
Hey, everybody.
Wait a minute. The hat probably is in the trash bin again, like last time when you searched it.
What the freak is that?
Cosmic, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey, everybody.
Why is your room so different? I
What
hate
is
it.
the heck is he doing?
This is where the camera usually is right here. You guys are right there now.
It's like
So
a,
this is
it's like a
this is
completely
my-
new world.
I know. Yeah, it looks different.
I need to get closer. This right here. This is the fedora that I wore in 2012 when I was a fedora person. So if you go back to any Lego Luke 2000 video from 2012, this is the hat I'm wearing. If you can go back and take a screenshot of me wearing this hat, you get 20 cosmic bucks. So this is
Cosmic bucks
she's
are worth
filling in
$0
for the
American
outside
dollars.
hat.
Just like you
Let's
know.
go. Oh, what are we gonna get? Oh, what are we gonna get, guys? This is pretty crazy.
So I think there's currently being a vote led on our server.
Oh my fucking god!
That doesn't sound good.
It's Bryce.
Everybody,
He's steering up the mob.
we got Fuck Kill Mary.
What
fuck.
the
Mario.
what? Why do we have this again?
Mario, Sonic, or Batman.
What?
Why is it always fucking Batman?
Oh my god.
I can only comment on
Alright,
the
this one I can probably participate.
Okay.
So
This
let's
one
see.
I'll participate.
So,
how can we
Batman,
make such a
you
topic
first.
when we're only with this cast here? This is
Yeah, I
stupid.
know, exactly.
I think this is a very important
I
question.
want to go last.
No, you gotta go
Hopefully someone
first.
something.
No, technically I could go. Fuck! Damn it! I dropped my charger.
Pizza in the bastard.
I thought that was just how you were starting your answer.
No.
Fuck, Batman.
No.
Marry Sonic. Kill Mario.
Thanks for your answer, Cosmic.
No, that's not my answer.
Yeah, you went first. Okay, Cosmic. Yes,
All
you
right,
did.
Batman, how about you? Batman, give us your answer.
Ah, this stupid charger.
Come on, brother.
I'm
Cosmic.
I can't answer that. Okay.
You can. Okay.
Batman, you
All right.
can. I mean, you have the choice to fuck yourself, to marry yourself, or to kill yourself.
I mean, Batman probably has it easy, to be honest, because he's in it.
Yeah.
Anyone where you don't die, you win. Okay, we'll come back around to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Cosmic.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go, and everyone's gonna meme about this. Alright. I'm gonna marry Batman. I'm gonna kill Mario, and I don't fuck up whoever the other person is.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Did you guys
Yes,
hear what I
no.
said?
My mic.
Yeah, I
Cosmic,
can
did
hear
you
what
even
you
hear?
said, but Cosmic
Cosmic,
was
did you
dead,
hear what I
apparently.
said?
I did actually hear what you said. I'm
Yeah,
very proud
I
of you.
forgot what the third one was.
All right, Rat, how about you?
Sonic.
Oh, okay, yeah. There you go. I can't do it because Sonic's too fast. There. Gotcha.
So it's my turn or what?
Yeah, guess we're going up, down, up.
Okay, alright. So, first of all,
Wait, can people hear us? 'Cause people say
I think I would fuck Batman because that's the only mildly attractive person in the cast of the three there.
But
Fa-
Sonic.
No, let's continue. I would marry Mario because he probably can make good pizza and good pasta, and also he's a plumber, so whenever the fucking toilet is broken, we save a few bucks. And I would kill Sonic since he's basically the curse of DeviantArt since 2011. And also Sonic is responsible for the funding of the furry community, so yeah, I think the world
I don't think
needs
Sonic
this.
is Sonic was definitely the fucking booster rocket.
well, yeah, you
I
know
mean,
how,
you can look at DeviantArt and R34. Sonic's like the bane of those two websites.
Okay,
So-
well, this one, I think this is our first.
you know, it's
one of
kind
these-
kind of like a more you can, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, I
Also,
think this-
Mario games are better than Sonic games.
Oh well, that's
So-
not. You say that like that's a controversial take. That's just like.
That is a controversial
By
take.
the way,
who
why
the
does
fuck
it-
disagrees with that? Who's like Sonic and the better than Mario? Like even if you're a Sonic fan,
with this statement.
like I'll concede there are Sonic fans. He has his posse. They're not better than Mario than the fucking Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 64. You can't ever. The theory is that has Sonic
What about
Unleashed
Sonic
is better.
2000?
All right, guys, I gotta interrupt.
Oh, you make a good point.
Hey, I gotta interrupt you guys. So we're gonna
What?
move on to the next topic, but I have to go get food.
What?
So,
I haven't gone yet.
oh, okay. Oh, really? You didn't go yet? I thought you guys
No, I
all
didn't.
went. Oh, okay. You
Here,
continue.
you get your food. I'll keep the show going.
Yeah, because I'm in a rush
Okay.
to get food.
Only three.
Okay, this is our first maybe ever where I don't think these options none of these options revolt me in the same way that like Dennis Prager and Big Dick Bitch do. I think that might go down in history as our hardest one of these. That one was fucked.
That was
But
easy.
no, it was not. It was difficult. But okay, so here I'm gonna have to marry Mario. That much I know. Because, he's a stand-up individual. He's a family man. He's going everywhere. He's just the all-around good pick. Solid. He's not too revolting. I think he's probably the least attractive out of the bunch here.
The thing is, it comes with the baggage of mushroom addiction.
I hate that, Rad. That's like such a 2010 joke.
I don't fucking care. It's 10 years old. It's time to bring it back from the dead.
We've hit the rebirth of the mushroom joke.
The afterbirth.
He does have baggage, though. He's kind of like a world leader. He's pretty much like the head of, I don't know, whatever the fuck the security department of the Mushroom Kingdom is.
He's a plumber.
You're always going to be scared if you marry him. You're always going to be like clutching your Mushroom Kingdom flag, waiting to get the fucking the horrible call that he died in the line of duty.
All right, I'm
So
back.
it's brutal. Are you outside, Rat?
I said I'm back.
I just opened a window. That's why.
Oh, okay. But I guess marry Mario. I can't kill Batman. I don't want to kill Batman. So I guess fuck Batman and kill Sonic. But I don't feel right about any of it. I don't feel good about any of these.
Right,
All right, Batman, how about you?
I'm in it. I can't do it.
Yeah, you can.
I'll do a pass. Can I do a pass?
Sure.
No.
All right, next topic, I guess. Oh, he's still AFK. Oh, okay. I thought I heard you go.
I was chewing food. I didn't want to talk with that. All right, so let's discuss our lives since the last episode. Since I want to chew more food, can I go first?
Sure.
So, for those of you that probably don't know, even though I'm probably still in lockdown, I am working, and I am working like every weekday. Okay, it's from like 9 to 5. So, yeah, that's my life is basically been work, and let's just say, following to the topic of this. Calling backing up your files. Let's just say something happened very big. I can't disclose what it is, but let's just say it's nasty. So, other than that,
it's nasty. What? It's ominous. What do you mean?
It's nasty. So
can't say what it is.
But it's basically something to do with malware, and it's the worst shit ever. So, yeah, ransomware. Yeah. So, I can't say much about it, but.
Canada was responsible for the cloud.
Okay, ransomware is just the worst shit ever, man. When you get ransomware on your computer, it's so annoying to deal with. Encrypting, decrypting, it's like, oh, you gotta pay up your. Okay, for those of you that don't know what ransomware, it's basically they encrypt all your files in computer, lock you out, and then basically demand money. And if you pay, you might get your files back. It doesn't mean you will. And yeah, that's basically the worst shit ever. Other than that, in terms of like my personal life, it's been like I pretty much just play games now. And it's just, let's be real, play games or have some like family problems. Basically that. All right, that's it for me. I'll move this. Rat can go.
So currently I'm present in the summer hole that's called summer holidays, and so not that much is happening right now. I don't actually remember when was the last fucking time when we held the podcast. So
it was June 7th.
I have no fucking idea.
We did SMF, but
my sense of dates is also gone. Like I have no perception of time anymore. So the things I might say might actually already have happened since the podcast before that. But anyways, so basically. What me and my friends have gone to do lately is just at 10 p.m. or something, we just fucking get in the car and drive for like 3 or 4 hours.
That's a lot of distance.
Yeah, I mean, we just talk in the car and shit and get to McDonald's. One time we also went in the middle of the night to the tallest hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it in the area. It was quite stunning, and also we were almost blown away by the fucking wind up there. Since 1,000 meters above sea level is nothing to scoff at. But then there was like an evening where we met and shit, but aside from that, not much happening. Like in 1 week, I'm going to go on a trip to southern Germany with my parents, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
That just sounds like so much fun, man. Let me tell you, like, I guess I'll get into it on my thing. Do you have anything else?
Oh, I mean, I also still have to soon send out my application for university, so
Nice.
for next year. It already begins this early since I'm going to do a degree where I also do I think you can call it an apprenticeship on the side, where you basically get paid for going to university.
That's
So,
fucking
yeah.
kooky.
I mean, it's not much. I think for that where I want to apply, it's 980. Most of the stuff is still below the threshold where I don't have to pay income tax, but it's something at least.
Damn. You gotta suck off the professor and pay $1 million to go to college here.
Yes.
So, oh god, big ball of fucking phlegm in my throat. Oh god, sweetheart. Okay, so since the last show, I've had like my ups and downs. I'd say overall it's been pretty good compared to how shit's been going semi-recently. There have been the bruggles, but generally all right. The biggest positive for me in the like waning weeks is I'm really starting to hit, for the first time in a while, a little bit of a stride productively. It's difficult to maintain, but I'm just trying to keep that skip and rock sort of strategy, just keep snowballing fucking productivity and effort and shit like that, and fucking drive and passion, motivation. Pretty much after Summer Mapping Fest and I dropped the fucking Yggdrasil trailer, I've really had a little bit of an internal rebirth. I got a fucking video schedule that I'm really trying to work on and hone in on. I got a bunch of different stuff I'm working to get out. Almost got the special done. And it's looking like for the first time maybe ever, I may be able to keep up some kind of consistent upload schedule, which will just be fucking miraculous for both the channel and my own personal mental health, because that shit is usually like the stream of uploads on the channel is usually when I'm feeling the best, is when I'm able to crank that shit out. Incredibly fulfilling. So that's been good. Working on all sorts of stuff. I'm so fucking excited about Yggdrasil. It is so... Oh, God. It's going to be good. I'm worried about it because it is so important to me that I don't want to fuck it up at all. I want it to be like the best thing I've ever done. But it's also like I'm so excited about it, and I think it's so good that I'd have to really fucking try to make it bad. So I'm excited about that.
Where's your 10K special?
10K special's coming. It's going to come out within the month. I just filmed stuff for it yesterday. It's just been a little mishmashy trying to get everything to work. I had to delete a couple things because they were written a couple years ago and they're a little racially insensitive, so I've gotten rid of those for the comment section of the video. But it's going to be great. So that's coming within the month. Keep your eyes peeled. Excited about that. That is definitely, like, moving forward. I've been meaning to talk about this. I'm excited about keeping a balance on the channel between the mapping stuff and sort of just fucking around live action stuff. Because I think at this point, being like a podcast clown is just as much a part of my brand as mapping person. So, and I'm totally fucking happy with that. I love that to hell and back. So moving forward, I'm definitely excited about doing more goofy, personality driven stuff. So that's going to be fun. See, a little bit more on the negative side. I would say that this whole fucking world situation, quarantine, has definitely been, it's been sort of getting to me recently. I've spent most of my time inside over my life, so it's not like it's that big of a transition. but it's getting to the point where like when you can't see the sun on the horizon, it's like, oh shit, what the fuck? And the rest of the world's kind of cleaning this fucker up, but here in America, shit is the worst it's ever been, and nobody's doing anything about it, and we're all gonna fucking die. And it's horrible.
Here in Canada, it's still like that for me. Like at least in Toronto.
Damn.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Then,
I mean, obviously the whole world's still going through it, but here in America, it's like super grim.
Yeah,
it's like real.
Yeah, I know.
They're talking about like Corona.
Yeah, Trump and
Yeah,
shit.
the weird thing about Corona is like almost the entire world seems to go through the second wave, and in Germany, it basically feels like it's slowly dying out.
That shit's gotta be so great.
Like for
New
my
Zealand is
municipality, which has throughout the entire thing usually has been above average compared to the rest of my state. It currently has 0 infected people and 0 new infections
Fucking
for
Christ.
2 consecutive weeks, so that's an achievement.
Yeah, New Zealand have it very, very good. But then in terms of like social interaction, I usually consider myself more of a hermit, so it's not much of a problem for me if I don't see the sun
I'm like a hermit hybrid. Like I'm fucked up because I love my alone time. I love my isolation and solitude and like meditative monk peace. I love that shit. But at the same time, I absolutely fucking need people, or I'll start.
Oh
to
yeah, I just
collapse
fucking
in on
remembered I picked up meditation again.
Oh, nice. So it's been what usually gets me through just life in general is my like a few times a year big boy trips that I have, go out of town, usually with my neighbor, Mysterious, a couple other folks, and just fuck around and have a good and live life. It's nice and just spend good times with good food and good folks, good company. I love that shit. That's usually what gives me a big boost to keep on chucking. But yeah, obviously that shit is fucking locked down. It's looking like there's not going to be a vaccine for like, oh my God, like another year or year and a half. And oh my God, I'm going to have to be inside for a year and a half. What the fuck? At this point, we're like in prison. I don't know. I don't mean to make it all about me because obviously it's so much more fucking important.
Yeah, but I'd rather have you stay inside than to keep risk spreading it.
Yeah, obviously, totally.
And you know the whole face mask situation is like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's
You
horrible.
know how Trump people are like, we don't need to wear face masks. I'm gonna roll out a law to ban people from banning face masks.
So I'm personally super lucky because I'm not like a parent. I don't fucking work a 9 to 5. I don't need to go out. I'm at least currently have the freedom to stay inside and ride it out. So I want everybody to know that I acknowledge that, and I am incredibly grateful for it. But
but didn't you have the Starbucks free payment thing?
Yeah, they rolled out. They pretty much, like in early May, they pretty much said, "Hey, everybody, see you tomorrow." Like, see you Monday. And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm not about to do that with my fucking asthmatic lungs. I'm not about to go out and die so somebody can have a fucking mocha frappuccino." So I've pretty much been in like a weird middle ground, like accommodation leave situation with them that is still being worked out currently because it's fucked because the whole system is built, the whole medical leave system is built for like when you fucking play soccer and break a bone and like need to be out for a couple weeks in the hospital. It's not built for acute conditions during global pandemics. So they give you shit like, oh, what's your treatment date? Oh, date of injury. Fucking, I don't know when I was born. What am I supposed to put down? So it's been weird. It's been really weird. And unfortunately, I mean, eventually it's looking like I may need to just fucking cut ties altogether to like keep myself and my family safe. But
essentially, you got money for not working.
I did. They had a catastrophe pay situation for a while, which was great.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm working from home, so like the work situation is not too bad for me.
Nice.
So I guess that's a good thing. In terms of not being able to go out, it's usually not a problem for me. I guess for the social interaction, I guess I have this kind of thing. Like, I get it from just random people I never met online in games, just chatting, that kind of.
Those can be good interactions.
Yeah, apparently it works for me, so I guess it works for me.
Yeah, if that shit works for you, then great. I mean, I get most of my shit, most of my relationships I maintain through the internet, and I fucking great,
I
love
mean,
them.
look at us right now.
There's something. Yeah, you're totally.
The four of us here. So,
But there is something about physical proximity and that connection, that it's being able to look somebody in the eyes.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
the,
is
the thing is often enough
rapport.
internet connections can turn into real life ones. For example, a friend of mine who has been more or less half addicted to VR chat is I don't know if he has gone there yet, but basically he drove to a bunch of people he met on VR chat in Belgium sometime during the summer holidays.
Yeah,
And,
I don't think you really need to convince anybody here the value of online relationships.
I think we need to give Batman the chance to speak because we haven't got to him yet.
Barry, you can talk anytime you want. It's not.
I know. I just don't feel like I should put in anything.
Yeah, well, here, let's go over me and go to you, since it's your personal life time.
Oh,
We'll go. Or did you already gone?
Huh?
You said go over to you and then to me.
I mean, I'm finished. So,
Really?
what's up with you, Baron? How have you been
So
since the
personal
last
life. Well, quarantine has starting to loosen up, so I started to go out more often. So, yeah, I still do put on a face mask.
Good.
Yeah, mainly,
Plus one.
since there's feels like there's less restrictions now, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna put up more restrictions later because of the rising infection rate. But right now, I started to go out again with my friends, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how long would that last?
Yeah, I guess enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, we went hiking like every week now.
seriously
Since
hope
where
there
do you-
won't be a second wave in Germany.
Oh Jesus, that was. Where the hell do you hike around here? Like we live in the. It seems like there's nothing in here.
Isn't Maryland near the Appalachians?
Yes.
Like, kinda. Is that where you hike?
Roughly around there, yeah. I live in a county where it's pretty much close enough to the Appalachians that it's mountainous.
That's not, my county is just one big depressing like chiropractor office. It's sad. It's just like the most stereotypical like sad capitalist suburb you can imagine. That's my county.
I also
I hear people like they ask hermits for advice on how to self quarantine.
I still play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm still offering you guys, hey, you guys want to play Dungeons and Dragons? Like MapperCast Dungeons and Dragons will have lots of views probably.
Maybe someday. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I had a bad first experience. Chris liked and retweeted our like "come on down" post, and then didn't come down.
By the way, Alp told me he couldn't come because he's out of town at the moment in some weird coastal village or something.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm running a map game, but it's very exclusive.
Ooh. Only
Yeah.
big dick Chads are allowed in this map game.
Yeah, you can say that.
Do you have like measurers? Fucking have folks with rulers at the front gate.
Yeah, pretty much. You'd be like, hey, how tough are you?
How tough are you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Shit. All right. Good stuff. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead, yeah.
Also,
Else.
I want to
Alright.
start with the next topic for a very specific reason I'll explain when causing
I
my
like
personal
that.
introduction.
Discuss.
Craziness with the police. Oh my god.
Discuss
I
what
want
with
to-
those crazy police guys.
I want to start because the story I have it is ridiculous, but it's also funny. It's kind of lighthearted. So a few days ago, local news. There were apparently 4 policemen searching for someone. the dude then apparently somehow ambushed them, disarmed all 4 of them, stole their guns, and then ran off. Like, how the fuck does one single person disarm 4 trained police officers?
And that man was you.
No, that man wasn't me. The man then apparently hid in the forest where he also used to live for most of the time now. And they would never have been able to find him. They had fucking police helicopters and shit. He probably would have stolen them too at some point. But basically what happened in the end that he surrendered himself to the police. Otherwise, they probably would have never been able to find him. So, the latest case of police fucking incompetency brought to you by, I believe it was in Western Thuringia.
That's some kooky shit. I like that. Who's this fucking Jackie Chan? What the fuck? I like this guy.
This fucking Amprum who lives in the middle of the forest, disarms fucking policemen, runs off, and it's like when you question yourself, like aside from the racist shit that also is now getting more and more apparent in the German police, at least because it gets more media attention. Aside from the fact that there's a racism problem in the police, we apparently also have a problem with the police just being fucking retarded in general. So,
yeah, I don't think Canada also has this problem. I think Canada's even worse than America, actually, when it comes to police.
Yeah.
Does Canada?
That's like.
Yeah.
Does Canada even have something called race relations?
Yes, they do. Yes, it's more prominent after the whole United States thing. More of them popped up in the news about Canada. Oh, so it looks like Canada's the same shit too. And apparently Canada has I think a statue of some Nazi, and apparently praising that Nazi. I was like, wait, what? That exists?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think so. And then people were, I guess vandalizing it for because I'm sure it's pretty obvious why, right? And then apparently the police arrested those that vandalized, and the shit went down. But that's just one example of Canada, though. There's many more examples of just racism in general. But then, when I say crazy to the police, I just meant probably what you already heard in the United States. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, Kozik, Batman, since you guys are in the States, you guys need any input?
Yep.
You guys want to add any input about this, or should I
Bring out the dark shit that's happening in Portland at the moment.
Oh, the Portland. Is it the one where Trump is sending secret police or something to arrest people at night, protesters?
Yeah, Trump is sending paramilitaries, which
Yeah.
aren't even clarified as such, against, by the way, the will of the governor and all that shit. So technically, one could say that the federal U.S. is currently invading the state of, was it Oregon? Was it Oregon where Portland is in?
Oregon
It's
is
Oregon.
important.
Okay, so the federal
Portland.
U.S. is currently
Oregon.
invading Oregon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Invading your own country. That's that.
The U.S. is good at that. CSA.
Well, he
Yeah.
did say.
Jesus.
Oh
Actually, I
god.
don't think he said anything.
It's, the world's gone crazy since quarantine, man.
Yeah, it's
Holy
fucked up.
shit.
Like, all this is happening during quarantine. It's like, oh my god.
I wish I had more to say about it.
Okay, well, yeah, let's just all blame.
I will.
Trump, yeah,
I
blame
will.
Blame
I
I
Trump.
mean,
will first and foremost do that.
a semi-nice thing that's coming out of it, Trump is dropping more and more in the polls. Like I've in a German newspaper, at least, it was said that Biden allegedly is now 15% higher than Trump in the polls.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Though
But
it's
don't you guys hate Biden
so
too?
that's
Let Batman talk.
it's mainly, you know how controversial Trump's getting more and more nowadays. I feel that even though yes, Biden is getting support, but I feel that the polls are a little bit skewed because Biden some people are less likely to be open about supporting Trump. But
It's fairly anecdotal. I think you have a point. We shouldn't put too much weight on him right now because the debates haven't fucking happened yet. You got to remember the debates are really what make this shit. They're the battles in the war, and that's how Trump won, is because he was able to go up on the fucking Republican stage and do his big fucking alpha male TV host routine, and then everybody went, "Yeah, not the president." So
Yeah,
That-
everybody's
but-
running for Republican because Trump is too strong.
And to be
Yeah,
fair,
there
Trump
was.
is
but
not.
They all have to beat in the back.
what I mean is that this at least indicates that Biden has a chance, which usually a U.S. president actually serves his 2 terms, and also because
Yeah,
Viper
it's
said
like-
don't. Also because Viper said, don't we also hate Biden? Yeah, I hate Biden, but I think he's preferable alone for the reason that he probably won't revoke trans protection and that kind of shit.
It's true.
And also, I think Biden will do more. At least Biden will at least do something against climate change, while Trump will do absolutely fucking nothing.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
It's the
I
thing-
still think that
it's
like
also a thing
mediocre,
how
middling centrist action on climate change is pretty much as bad as no action on climate change because it's an issue that
I mean,
needs like immediate full
Right now-
scale.
the thing
Right
is,
now,
the thing is, if there's some action, you can build upon that. If there's no action, you have to start from the ground up again.
Wait,
I know,
was
but
it-
we only have like a tiny little window to do it.
Here's
It's like
here's the thing, though. By the way, if Biden wins, Biden is running on a coalition of Democrats that like are basically split up. You know what I mean? A lot of Democrats are just in it to take down Trump. But after that, if Trump is taken down, what else is there to do?
Can Trump run again in 2024?
Yes, you can.
I think he could. Teddy
yes.
But can he
Roosevelt
run?
did
But
it.
if he runs
I think
again
you need
and
to.
wins, is
You
it
need
another
to.
4
I'm pretty
years?
sure you need to hold a different office in between your terms.
Oh.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
Wait, but,
No,
but,
you-
okay, but if Trump
no,
wins in
you
2024, does he get
forget
4
Grover.
years or 8 years?
We'll get 4 years
there-
after that, I think.
Yeah, look, hey. According to U.S. Constitution, you can run like 2 terms total. It doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter how, just max of 2 terms. This is how Grover Cleveland did it. He run as I think he was the 22nd president, and after that, there was a president between him, and after that he became the 24th president.
I see. That makes sense. Okay, but then my question, what the heck? I hear echoes.
I don't know.
Alright, okay, so there was something in my head, I forgot. Did you guys hear about how Trump, well, I think it was Trump that is some guy got convicted and was sent to prison for 7 years, and then he like vetoed it or something?
Roger Stone.
Oh my god, fuck. What? And the reason is like, cause he'll die in prison.
I'm not even surprised.
I'm
anymore.
like, can we use that same excuse for everyone else now?
You could do that for fucking anybody. I don't buy any of that.
Yeah.
By the
Regardless,
way, in
let's
German-
not underestimate. Even though that, just going back to earlier, even though Biden's like really ahead of the polls, and there's probably secret Trump voters or whatever, let's not underestimate that Trump's strength in the Republican Party. Like
That's the
Biden-
thing. Trump has a fucking complete stranglehold on the Republican Party.
Look at the delegates declared. Trump got every single delegate in the Republican Party except for one. That went to Bill Weld. But that's it.
He has a
Probably
So that
Because
means
he's-
like a lot of people voted for.
he is the incumbent, so I'll give him that. But you're right. It's like he has, I believe, over 90% approval within
90.
the problem.
No, you're roughly 80 to 90%. Yeah.
That's why nobody's running for Republican, right?
They all love him.
No,
That's
they
why
are. They were. They
I
were.
never buy any of those like masturbatory neoliberal think pieces on New York Times about how are the Republican voters left behind by Trump? They don't believe in his brutish barbarism. Like, shut the fuck up. They all do. Like, he has a 90%
There was-
approval rating. That like tiny little demographic of like Grandma Patty who hates minorities but also really doesn't like curse words. That's a tiny percentage of the electorate. The majority are fine. He's been able to win over even like the evangelical, usually moderate Republican people. Like directly in my family, like my poor fucking grandmother, God bless her soul, fucking that exact demographic. You know, I don't like the swear words, but I really like when he builds the wallies. Like, you gotta give him credit. You gotta give him credit. The Republicans are pretty damn focused on policy. Like, you gotta give horrible policy, but they're on the money. Democrats have the fucking parties like, well, I agree with Bernie Sanders, but I really don't like his attitude.
Oh
It's
my
like-
god. And what
You
about
gotta give
Kanye
him
West
credit.
2020? Oh No.
Oh, that's not even fucking.
I know. Well,
Not even
anyways, so this
fucking
kind of
address.
moved away from like the craziness of the police, but I think it all comes back to Trump.
Yeah, so I do agree with Batman on that. Don't undercut Trump at all. I think first of all he has the power of incumbency, which is an incredibly powerful advantage, and he has the debates coming up, which Trump isn't as sharp as he was in 2015, 2016, but compared to Biden, I'd give Trump the edge in the debates, unless they fucking like hype Biden up on Adderall and shit like they did for the last Dem debate. So I
think
don't
they
know.
will.
I think it's a toss up.
All right. Anyways, let's move on. Oh shit! This is my topic. Okay. I wanted to put my dishes away first, so yeah. This is the big topic. So the backing up the mapping files. That's the whole from the title.
Here, I can vamp if you want to go put your dishes.
Yeah. All right. I'll do
Okay.
that.
All right. So I guess we're talking about why it's important to back up your files. I guess we're doing like a web seminar. Okay. There is something interesting here that Viper brought up. Is there's a lot of mappers that will just say like make some video out of the fucking blue and drop like oh sorry guys, I lost all of my files and the show is over. Like, how do you do that? I have all the same files right now that I did on like 3 computers ago in 2007. Like, how the fuck do you lose I don't. You gotta really try. Like, my dad's computer crashed and was completely fucking irrecoverable in 2011. We took that shit to the store and got every file picked out of that hard drive. Fucking dug it up like fossils. I love my files to hell and back, and I wouldn't let anything ever fucking happen to them. They are so precious to me. That photo I took of me and Mysterious in fucking 2012 on a Minecraft server is more important to me than my cock and balls. And I'll protect both of them with equal ferocity. So I don't understand how folks are just constantly losing their fucking files. I just want to make that observation. Have you ever lost files? Like,
Not really, I believe. The only like, casual thing that happens is After Effects just decides to fucking die and half an hour of progress is gone because that's just how far the autosaves go.
that's hard.
So yeah.
Yeah, that shit fucking.
I think forgetting to save is like the farthest that has gone to for me.
That's.
I don't even fucking
All right, I'm back.
claim they've lost their files, just don't want to work on it, I believe, and just say claim they have lost the files.
All right, Viper, you wanna
Yeah.
lay it down?
I don't know.
first?
What were you talking about earlier? Like,
I was talking about how the fuck are mappers just like constantly making like losing their files and making a fucking video, the whole ass thing. Sorry guys, the whole show is gone. Like, there's nothing in the world more important to me than that. Like, I don't understand how folks
All
are
right.
just fucking losing
so
it.
I'll get into that. It's actually very easy. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
And it fucking happens. Don't try to deny it. Although some people, like I think Rat was talking about, some people just using an excuse, which I think is possible. So, but I won't judge people for doing it. So, so I'll get into it. So why it's important to back up files if you especially do not want to lose your mapping files. Meaning, if you don't want to lose it, it means you have dedication in the series that you're making. You don't want to lose progress. You don't want to lose everything. You don't want to lose your script if you have one, or you don't want to lose all the files. You don't want to lose whatever you use to edit it. So, and it could be a pain to remake them too. And it would definitely be for me because I know what it's like. So, what I do right now is I mostly just put my files in an external hard drive. That seems to work so far, but at the same time, it's probably not the most cleanest approach, probably not the most safest approach, but it does work. So I have a backup just in case something happens, although loading a backup could be a little bit more challenging because sometimes some things get messed up, and I will link my Frozen video for that shit. But anyways, so why it's important? If one day you could be let's say you don't back up the files. One day you're browsing the internet, for some reason you don't have antivirus, and then you download something, you clicked on a bad link, and now your computer's infected with malware that one of them could be ransomware, encrypted all your files so your files can't be decrypted unless you pay a ransom, which you might not even get it back still, for your files. And not only that, it leaves the computer vulnerable to be attacked again. Doesn't mean if they attacked once, doesn't mean they won't attack again. So it's always good to have backup files instead of using encrypted files. Or it could be something like a hard drive failing. Yes, hard drives can fail. It can happen. It's not about if it will happen. It's about when it will happen. That's why you want to have a backup, because if it does happen, you don't lose your shit. So I want to talk about how you can safely back up files without losing it. And not only that, backing up files sometimes could be useful. Sometimes when you're like doing videos, sometimes you're like, oh, I'm about to do something that I could make a major mistake on. I don't want to mess it up and not be able to get it back. So what I do sometimes is save the file as a backup and then keep working on it. And if something goes wrong, I can load it back up and start back where I started from, which is good. Or sometimes the program can crash and then it corrupts your file and then you lost your files, and that's equally as bad. So it's always good to have to do like backups like that. But let's get into the big stuff. So how to safely back your files. I mentioned before I use an external hard drive to back up my files. It's a good thing, but it's not always the best thing. And no, when I say backup, I don't mean putting backing up your files on the same computer, on the same desktop. That's not gonna work, because if you get a ransomware, you're fucked. Make sure.
Could work though if you have two separate partitions and only one fails.
You're interrupting the Howcast presentation.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You can add input, but personally, I think the best approach for this is to use a cloud. To use a cloud to store all your backup files. That way you can access it using the cloud drive, so that if anything gets encrypted, you can access it from cloud. You don't have to plug in an external hard drive. You don't have to buy an external. The only problem is it might cost some money to have a cloud, which I don't think mappers would want to do. But there are some free ones like Dropbox, right? That gives you like 2 gigs, which if your files aren't very big, doesn't apply to me, then it should work out for you. You can always delete the files that you don't want anymore. In terms of like personal security, if you don't want to get your computer encrypted by ransomware or some kind of malware that fucks up your files, you want to make sure that you use a strong password on your computer. Yes, there's a remote control risk for it too. Unless you're using Windows Home, then I don't think you get remote control options. But anyways, it's not just that. Sometimes I hear people like, oh, a friend of mine used the password I gave him into my computer and deleted all my files. It's all gone. Don't leave your computer unattended. Don't tell people your goddamn passwords. And don't use easily guessable passwords. Don't use the password same as the username. That should apply not only for your computer, but all your YouTube account, your other accounts. Don't use the same password for your accounts, okay? So because if one account gets compromised, then all your other accounts is compromised. What else is there? Keep your computer up to date, because you know those Windows exploits could screw with you too. Have an antivirus.
That's why you get fucking Linux, guys.
Yeah. Well, okay. There's a common misconception that Linux can't get viruses. No, Linux is...
I was talking about the Windows updates that screw over your entire PC. Since with Linux, you are not forced to update.
Oh, yeah.
You can choose when you update.
That's true. Well, I think Windows you can. Well, actually, at some point you can't. You have to update.
Yeah.
Team building exercises.
So, you guys can look up how to do it. I gave you the options: cloud, external hard drive. Here's Google Drive for the cloud drive as well. What else? If you want to back up your files automatically, this is more of an advanced level coding, basic coding option. You can use you can create a script, a bat script, to back up your files automatically to the cloud drive using the task scheduler on Windows. So yeah, the only reason why I say this is because you know how like I said before, some people say, oh, I lost my files, I can't work on it anymore. So it could be anything. As for hard drive failures, nothing you can do about it.
You could just copy paste it to a separate to an external hard drive, or just upload everything into a cloud.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's always good to have backups, because if hard drive fails one day and you aren't ready, you're screwed.
I mean, I have them, but that's because I live dangerous and I love it.
No.
I think the day that After Effects just randomly deletes everything will be closer than when my hard drive fails. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably.
Keep your files safe, folks.
Yeah, just fucking remember, there's so many times where After Effects just fucking corrupted my files. Like I still had the autosaves, of course, which were working, but there was just an error that fucked the entire file up.
I
Thank you,
know.
Adobe. Thank you for nothing.
So Sony Vegas, same problem too. Corrupted file is like, oh, fuck off.
No, there's just one error and the entire file is broken. Like you,
Yeah,
I was like,
fuck editing softwares with that shit.
Well,
fuck
actually,
it-
Sony Vegas
fuck Adobe specifically.
is better
Like
at
fucking, like 10 or 11 years ago, they promised that they would have fucking like multi-core support, so you can actually use more than one core that your fucking PC has been graced with. No, you can still just work with one fucking core, which also means Adobe as something that you fucking pay like $60 a month now for.
Wait, you use one core? So when you render videos, is it slow as fuck?
Yeah, it has.
Oh my god.
The Adobe products have no multi-threading.
Really? Because Sony Vegas, as soon as I got more cores, the rendering became so much fucking faster. Jesus Christ.
They promised multi-core support like ages ago, and it never fucking happened.
I mean, they are canceling Adobe Flash, so there's that.
I don't know, guys. I use iMovie 09. I don't know if it has.
Movie 09. Gothic is in their old age.
I'm moving on to Final Cut. So I'm going up a couple years. We're in like 2015 now.
Yo, does Windows even still offer Windows Movie Maker?
No, they don't.
Yeah, because that's...
They cut support like 1 or 2 years ago.
Yeah, because it was
I
shit.
still have it on PC because when I bought it, it was still on there.
Yeah, I don't have it, because it's shit.
Alright, I think we should move on. What do we have?
Alright, next topic. Personal
prompt.
Have you hit your quarter-life crisis? Have you?
Well, it depends.
Ryan, are you burnt out?
Yeah.
So you have hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, Costa, can you tell me what do you mean by a quarter-life crisis?
Okay. Alright, I'm not an expert on the term, but from what I've gathered,
Basically, depression. It's basically when people get depression.
it's like a midlife crisis, but moved to like the first quarter when you really sit back and kind of realize for the first time in your life that a decent chunk of it is done. That, like you kind of
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a lot of it.
Transition. It's also the time of transition where, you basically have to do stuff more on your own now.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
And
Like
you're
the
trying to struggle through
midlife
that.
crisis is super,
yeah.
like deals super with fucking like death and the impending doom and being past your prime and shit.
Yeah.
Quarter life crisis is
Basically trying
super
to find your
about like
footing.
the dread of the death of your childhood. It's gone. It's over.
I
You
think
still got a little
I
bit of
hit
youth
it
left.
long ago. Yeah, I'm pretty, because, you know,
I mean-
I'm working now, so, like, you know, all that. Well, at least I'm not going to school anymore. Fuck school. But yeah,
I
it's
still
like,
have a year of school, so I don't have to meddle with that yet.
well,
then
I don't know,
Then
'cause I felt like I lost it when I went to university, too.
I'm still not at university. I'm still going to school
Oh. Okay.
because German school goes pretty late.
I see.
At least if you go to high school.
I see. I think for me, I hit it when I got to university, because that's when shit really all crashed down on me. Where everything started mattering. Kind of. Not really. Well, maybe. University was, I don't miss it. It was, a very... Let's just say it was a very questionable choice I made. But, now that I'm working,
Okay.
I think that, would you call that quarter life crisis? I think my childhood freedom, well, I wouldn't call it freedom, my childhood life is done for, man. But it doesn't mean I won't stop doing some of the things I've done, like playing games, but like, I guess for mapping point of view, I guess I'm at the point where it's kind of like, yeah, I'm probably done by now. I'm just still around in the, if whatever's left of the community, but I'm not really like active or anything. Like I'm not really participating much. I'm not even making videos, if you tell me that. So I am doing a map game on my own Discord server though. That's okay. I can handle.
What about Twilight Europe?
Shut up. I did remaster season 2, 2 episodes, and I didn't get to finish it. I'm not in the mood to even do it.
Do Twilight Europe.
I almost
Everybody
fucking forgot that season
make
5
him
of
do-
UFOE wasn't.
I
Make him
know.
do Twilight Europe. The last one ended on such an anus note. It needs.
If you do Twilight Europe, I'll finish Second Chance. Okay, it's that the deal.
No deal.
Oh, sad.
It's because the thing is, I'm working now, right? Let's just say I have like a work life now, right? It's not really like something I want. Like it's something. It was enjoyable while it lasted, but now like coding has pretty much taken over. Like I never really went into animation. Well, actually, when I was going to university, I was still conflicted on what I wanted to be. But now I'm at the point where I have a job. This is where I'm going. Gotta stick with it. I'm not.
You could pull a Merview. Bertrand just continued Merview series.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I guess I did hit the what do you call it, midlife crisis, quarter life crisis, couple of times. I don't know if there was just one or multiple times, but I definitely hit it at one of those times.
Yeah, I've definitely. I mean, I mourned and lamented the death of my childhood fucking years ago. You know, there's I think everybody graduates out of their childhood a little earlier. I think the moment you could put extenders on it. Pretty much the older you are, the more you try to like downplay others' maturity and extend the length of childhood. You know, it's the reason you see people in their 40s talking about like people in their 20s. Oh, these fucking kids, because they're bitter and they want to fucking. That's just how that is. That's what happens when you hit your midlife crisis. But really, it's different for everybody. But a lot of kids really like leave their true early fucking like cradle stages. I want to say around like 11, 12, 13, when you start losing that really like that childhood sense of wonder of the world and things just sort of become life. So if we're talking about mourning that shit, I hit that like in 2013, maybe 2014. I was like, oh shit, the world's kind of monotone, isn't it? But
cosmic. That's what psychedelics are for.
That is what psychedelics are for. So I will say, I guess my childhood has had a little reboots every once in a while. Every time I take a fucking one of those.
But you didn't take it. It was mixed into your food, and you didn't do it consciously, so you can't be punished.
I was not what? I was not poisoned with psychedelics.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
You were. I want to keep you legal here, for fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was poisoned. I was poisoned, guys. Yeah. So if we're talking about that, then that died later with various CBS all new original series reboots since. But I want to say a more formal quarter life crisis, I think I sort of hit, and I've talked about it before, but I think like late 2018, I hit this really weird spot of like a mournful sadness in my life. There was a lot of reflection and shit, a lot of looking back and being like, oh, that kind of breezed by, didn't it? I'm like fucking at the time I had just turned 18. That was probably what happened. I just turned 18 and then shit got fucked. I was like, okay, childhood over. Yay, fun. Scream and eat and cry forever now.
I'm gonna say right now, it didn't feel like it was like what 6, 7. Wait, actually, I don't even know when did I graduate high school. It didn't feel like that long since I graduated high school. But now look at it, I'm like, oh shit, it's been that long. Oh damn. That's really long time. It's like wow.
I thought a lot.
I felt like I graduated high school not too long ago, and now I'm looking like, oh my fucking god.
Because time goes by so fucking fast. It does. And because there's really like the human concept of linear time and the existence of like later, the existence of tomorrow is a fucking sham. Because you always experience time as it's happening. You don't experience time later. You experience every moment as now. So the concept of like, oh, I'll get to that later, that'll happen, blah, blah. No. it's happening to you right the fuck now. Because when you eventually experience that, it's going to be happening to you in the moment. You don't experience shit as a later concept. So time, due to the human window of only being able to experience things in a linear moment, we just zoom through this.
And it's not just that. Even just 4 months ago, I was like, wait, I've been in quarantine for 4 months? It didn't feel like 4 months.
Yeah,
it's been 4 months!
We have this chalkboard.
The entire quarantine is like erasing any sense of time you used to have.
It's
just one big fucking mess right now.
We're basically one big day.
We're becoming animals again. Since animals have no perception of the past and also only a very limited perception of the future, while we humans for some reason have perception of future and past.
Barely. Well, like the fucking philosophical perception of the future and past. We don't really have the immediate, we're not
the thing is,
time skipping aliens.
The only reason we can have that is because we have language, at least language as sophisticated as human language. Because like animal language can like tell you, I want to fuck. Oh, there's a tiger there. Let's get away.
Those are the essentials. Tiger, warning, and fuck. That's really all we need to know. But yeah, we have this chalkboard up in my kitchen that I've been updating every time the month rolls over. And when July rolled over, I ticked that shit to month 5, and it's like, holy shit.
Wait, it's July 19th. It felt like July just started. Oh.
It does! I can't fucking believe it's July 9th. Like, what? That really scares me, man.
It's almost August already. Oh, and
I start thinking,
wow, oh my, and I've been working for that long? Wow.
Like, am I gonna be fucking on my deathbed, an old goddamn man, like, I gotta finish the Billie Jean dance. Why is time moving so fast?
I think by that time, everybody online would forget about that.
Yo, my mom.
No, I'm not going to forget. I'm going to get to fucking Cosmic's house. I'm going to stalk him and keep reminding him.
Yeah.
If my job doesn't take off, I just become a hobo living in the US, and I'm just going to be fucking Cosmic's specter of the past, haunting him for the
so
rest
you're gonna
of his
be?
life.
Are you always gonna be a hermit?
Yes.
God, no, he's gonna be a nomad. He's gonna be a traveling, annoyed cosmic nomad.
He's gonna be a mongoloid. Okay.
Going to become an anarcho-primitivist.
No.
Like the Unibomber.
So yeah, I definitely hit my quarter-life crisis.
Batman, what about you?
Midlife crisis.
Quarter-life.
Well, I think I already answered that a while back.
When you stopped mapping?
When I stopped mapping?
Yeah.
That was
is that when you hit it?
No.
Oh. I thought it was.
Like, when I went to college when I hit it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same for me. College, university, adult life. I'm sure most people in the map community are probably on their way to adult life. Not there yet, though.
The oldies.
Yeah.
The oldie folk.
It was 2014 since I started mapping. Oh my god, it's been that long.
So fucking long.
I know, I didn't even feel like I was here for that long. And I'm here today still. 6 years later. Oh my freaking god.
Bertrand still is here since 11 years now.
Oh yeah, Batman, let's not... Yeah, Batman is like the oldest here.
I think I'll always be here in some form because
I think so too. I think I will be here. I might not be active, but I might still be just around. If somebody like messages me, I was like, hey, and be like, yeah, I'm here.
MapperCast podcast episode 1000.
Oh,
or 70.
the
The only fucking viewers are going to be Oklahoman and Ian Cordova.
Even only bro is gone.
Yeah, only bro joined the commune. He died in a he tried to start a revolution, but then was shot down by the National Guard.
No, I think
He died.
How many MapperCast members are still here? It'll probably just be the 4 of us.
Yeah, I mean, this is an early warning sign.
I mean, Alp said he was out of town, so I guess it's that.
Alright, we should move on and try to power through the rest.
Alright.
Okay, George.
Yeah, oh shoot, it's 2:52. Oh damn, time went by
Should
fast.
we... I mean, I almost feel like we should save the polls for next time.
Yeah. Polls are.
I mean, we already kind of posted the results.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just say that. We'll talk a little bit more about them. We'll pick a select few.
Yeah,
that are
pick a
worth
select
talking
few.
about.
Don't talk
for
all of
next
them.
time.
Yeah. Oh, for next time? Okay.
Yeah. So let's move straight into the free-for-all.
Alright, free for all. Let's see what we're going to get
Ping
questions
everybody
from,
again because
from a
now
few
people might
people.
actually be interested.
Alright, a few
Majestic's
people.
mapping is still here.
Majestics, you thank you for sticking around.
There was 22 people when we started. Now there's like 10.
Oh shit.
Yeah, remember when we used to have like?
Well, Viper, when you make the episode title backing up your files, like you can't fucking blame the world.
I know. No, I think, but in the other episodes, the view count's kind of like the same too.
I know, but that certainly ain't helping.
Remember when we used to have like what 400 views at the top?
I don't think we ever got to it.
No, I think we did. We did. I think we did. We had 100.
No, I think the highest we had was like 60.
Really? We had 200 likes for sure.
Yeah, 200 likes we had, but half of those were bots too. So
Shut up at those 200 likes. I remember what happened.
Also, Viper, half of it is like the health of your channel. It's kind of like you don't upload for a while, and then
I guess the watch time on the MapperCast podcast helps keep my features open. So there's that.
I guess.
I did
YouTube
upload
post
recently,
again.
but it was literally just a map game event from my Discord server.
Cosmic, you
will-
should host again
I
sometime.
should host again. Yeah, sometime. I
After
I
the
have
10K special.
Yeah, I have a little bit of rebuilding that needs to be done. I got a schedule.
It sounds
Big
like you got,
loss.
It sounds like you got everything together, Cosmic.
I got some of it together. I'm getting some of the surface elements.
I have
together.
nothing getting together. I'm just playing games and working.
It sounds like you've got everything together, but behind that wall of illusion is just chaos.
That's about right.
I know. When I watch Philip DeFranco every day, I'm like, oh shit, here we go again with some shit in the world.
It's fucking Here, maybe
Hungary has pretty much become a dictator, and
Nah, the rights have been revoked actually.
oh really? Oh
Yeah, he resigned those rights, but not before restricting the press even more and shit like that.
oh.
It's
Also,
fucking-
Majestics is thanking you, Cosmic. You made Majestic Mapping World. Thanks, Cosmic. You made me think about my ignorant quarter-life crisis.
See,
My
you're
whole
welcome.
life is a crisis. I mean, I mean, like, I think I'm gonna quote Cosmic. You just described this depression.
Your whole life be the crisis.
Yep. It's like
The
that.
entire, our
Just a
entire
life,
lives.
just a life crisis.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, I do want to start hosting on my channel again. There's a little bit of rebuilding I gotta do, just to get shit back up to snuff. But at that point,
I'm gonna try to hide the black box. Oh, you didn't include it. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
what happened?
Remember the black box? You removed it by accident.
Oh
On
yeah.
the Discord? Oh yeah. The light passes through it.
One little tragedy I want to talk about real quick is I was kinda I was prepping up to bring subscriber alternate nations back as a little bit of a filler content because it doesn't require too much thought from me. I just need to rewrite the scripts so that they sound like a human said them, and then fucking just to make the slides and shit, which I can do well, which I love because I can just fucking listen to music or podcasts or shit. I don't need to keep the brain flow. It's so mindless. I love it. But the email, I had an email from season 2 filled with submissions, just fucking chock full, like 200 nations. That's like an easy, goddamn, I could stretch that shit to like 20 videos. And
It's gone.
it's gone. Yeah, you predicted that. It's fucking gone. Mail.com, my horrible thing that I use for emails, does a thing
wait,
where
what
you
happened
don't-
to it?
if you don't log into your email on this website that I use, if you don't log in for 6 months, they just fucking delete your email.
Oh,
They
rip,
just
rip,
Cosmic, you just gotta do a new video.
But then, Cosmic, if anything, that's kind of just on you. Yeah,
I didn't know that. I don't think they should.
It's
I
not
don't
their
think they
fault
should
that they
delete people's
Cosmic.
emails. What?
Cosmic, just upload a new announcement video for, okay guys, the thing is gone, we need to resubmit. I mean, that won't be hard, you just have to do a voiceover when you just add your Cosmic mapping background thing you use for every info video, and boom.
I mean, you're right. I don't know. I don't think people would love that right now. Maybe. I managed to recover enough for maybe one extra episode. I have one submission that I saved in a script, and I have one from somebody that sent it to me on Discord, and there were a few in the comments of my announcement video from 2016 that is unlisted. So I have like 5 that I may be able to squeeze into a video.
Nobody's asking questions.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm vamping?
I know. Man, I'm looking at the pose, I'm like, oh my gosh. I didn't get time, because by the time I finished it, there was no time for me to write a computer program to do it. So, as just to remind people, for this poll things, next time I'm gonna write a computer program to do it for me, and I just put all the poll results in a text file, and I just read it from there.
That could work. That could work. Mindry is still in the description, by the way.
I know. I put a question mark.
Oh.
I looks like he's not.
Mindry is also still playing Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, the Batman. Did you even message him?
I
Could you
did.
repeat that? Sorry, I'm
Fuck
talking.
Did you
What
like
did he
message him
say?
on Steam?
He just said, I'm not coming today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, Mintra is kind of like me. I'd rather play games than making videos now.
Here's the thing. I would love to just spend all my time playing video games. I can't emotionally or psychologically allow myself to do that. Well, I'm playing, like, there's a switch in my brain, a block, that while I'm playing it, all I'll hear is, you didn't get a video, right? There's no video. Why are you doing this? You should work.
I know, right? Yeah.
That is all I hear.
Well,
So I would love to just turn my brain off and ignore everything and play video games, but I can't.
yeah,
I
I
physically
kind
can't.
of sunk into that kind of mentality now, where I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna do what I want. I'm not gonna stress myself over it.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that for at least just like a week, just to get a decent mental health situation going on. But it's like, I need to hit a stride before I can do that. I gotta get a video out.
Some people think
That's my
mental
motto.
health is fake.
Gotta fucking tattoo that on my forehead. Gotta get a video out.
Yeah, no, because some people think
Get an
mental health is
electroshocker. For
fake.
every minute you don't spend working on a video, you get shocked.
Okay,
Even
if
at
that
night.
was a thing,
Even at night.
I think Cosmic will have a different. I think Cosmic will be uploading more videos if that was a thing.
If that was the thing, I think he would be dead.
I think I just take the shock.
And you get used to it to a point you're the shock now.
Cosmic, you at least need to get the Billie Jean dance out so people will shut up about that. So
Just convince yourself you
that
can't complete
complete
anything good.
good.
I kind of do that too, but then it just sinks in more. Like I
For
just
me,
stress
I
the
don't
fuck
convince
out.
myself I don't do anything good. For me, I'm more like, I'm not going to this for my future. It's not mandatory. I just do it whenever I want. Because it was originally a hobby, right? So it's not a hobby anymore. It feels like a chore now. So that's probably why I don't do it as often anymore. And plus, I have a job now, which means the job is more important than my videos.
the thing for me is,
But
I
sorry.
have so many great fucking ideas. I could write scripts for days, but when it comes to then actually animating the videos,
Yeah.
See, I have kind of the reverse issue. I fucking I have a ton of great ideas. I could list them off. I have so many that I want to knock into, but I sit down there and I try to write, which is what I love doing. But I'll sit there and just fucking hate what I do. Like, just hate it to hell and back.
Yeah,
Every
I
once in a
know.
while, I get a stride, and it's awesome. And it's like, oh god, the words are coming out of me, yay! But more than half the time, it's very much just sitting there and basking in self-hatred. So that shit.
I could literally name off every fucking idea for a series I have if I would have
Same.
if it wasn't for anime, I probably would have just finished the entire script for everything.
Yeah, same here.
I'm just going to lay it down now because it's a nice demonstration and also what could have been on my fucking channel.
I feel like you could do that. Like,
you remember
just write
when
a script. Just don't animate it. Just write the whole script. Put it in a video, and people.
I
are
want
like,
to
what the
hear
fuck
it.
is this? This
you
is
remember
boring.
you remember my Rome series?
Mm-hmm.
You wrong.
I have ideas for 2 more seasons in my head that I could just fucking execute if I wanted to.
Dude, I have season 3 of Frozen World. Well, not really Frozen World. Script all written down, but I haven't executed it. The remaster season 2, the new stuff is all written down in my head, kinda. But I'm not doing it. I'm Mafia series, yeah. Even though, even Mafia, even though it's not very animated, even just doing it itself is painful. And I can have everything written down. You know, I feel like I could just write this on like a DeviantArt page.
Yeah, I mean, what I also have is general ideas how to remaster my A4E season 1. Idea for like a mini series that probably would be just like 1.5 an hour video that basically would talk about like the time between A4E season 1 and season 2. Then a fucking idea for well, okay, I wouldn't call it an still up to date idea since I ditched that alone because I didn't like it for season 4 of my A4E, and like the only idea I can also have is like an epilogue for my A4E, which if I actually should still have time after I finish the series, I think I'm still going to do.
Let me say, Rat, I think you really here you finish it though.
Okay, I think I'm already going to explain the concept. Basically, because I learned a lot about futurism and all that shit, and there were such cool ideas I would like to implement. Basically, what I wanted to do with the epilogue, it basically would just play in that universe, and there would still be some characters from the previous, but it basically would just mean how things come to an end as there are only a few years until the fucking heat death of the universe. So.
Okay.
It's fucking. Hold on. Let me say, Rat. I do think you would benefit from just writing a whole bunch of shit.
The thing is, I have done that. Like I have laid down the script for many episodes of the series that I still have. Like aka just Standstill and Second Chance. The thing is, if I want to actually animate it with Standstill, it's somewhat fine since I, for the most part, only have to animate the map. With the Second Chances, it's even more of a chore since I have to do different scenes and all that kind of shit. And After Effects, yeah.
See, I think like what I'm trying to do personally is really move away from that direct production cycle of like write, produce, edit, upload, like all in one big block for one video. Because that shit, you get creatively bogged down. You really start like it feels like you're trapped in a fucking box. It feels like you're never going to get anywhere else. You're going to be doing this for fucking ever. And that shit blows, and then you're not doing what you came here for anymore. It's horrible.
It's a chore.
Exactly. So, what I'm trying to do is sort of space out the way, because that's always what I've done. I've like tried to focus down one big thing, write the script, then do everything else for that video. Moving forward, I'm gonna try to write a whole bunch of stuff at once. I'm gonna try to treat the production a little less linearly, if that's how you fucking say it. I'm going to try to do a little bit more of an open production because that linear progression is anus. It's a creative killer. So I'm going to try to do multiple episodes at once, write in, do whole seasons, do different shit, because you got to try to keep yourself creatively stimulated or else you just fucking fall into it forever.
The thing is with that is, I just want to add this one more thing. I can't really plan in the long future anymore because in half a year I will have to start prepping for the final exams, and when I go to university, God knows what's going to fucking happen.
I'm gonna tell you, Rat. I don't know. I'm basing on Canadian University. it's going to be a hellhole.
Well, I don't know. The thing is with like in Germany, first of all, universities themselves are free, so
Okay, that's a good thing actually.
you don't have to pay semester fees. The living cost is like the main problem you got, and even then with the course I want to take, I would still get money. The only thing is I won't have semester holidays, and I just get regular work holidays. The 30 days of holidays that are mandated in Germany. So yeah.
Yeah, I try not to think too much about what it's going to look like doing this in like 4 years. But I know that no matter what, I'll still be here doing it because it's what I want to do. It's the direction. It's not just a hobby for me. It's genuinely like this is the direction I want to take my life in creative shit. And I've been doing YouTube for 11 years already, so I think like another 10 years. What the obviously I'm still going to be doing. It's like, oh, all of a sudden someday I'm going to stop breathing. Like what? That's my nature. I can't stop breathing. I can't stop making YouTube videos. It's just it's such a core part of who I am at this point that stopping is not a fucking option. So, yeah.
I want to say, Cosmic, I do have the story written down for Twilight Europe. I just never got around to animate it.
Oh, dude, come on.
Yeah. So basically, general consensus. Since Rat talked shortly about his, I'll talk about mine. So it takes place in like I think year 100,000 or something. I think it was.
Oh,
100,000.
don't say it. You make it.
Shut up.
You can say the premise.
Shut up. 1,000. Basically, Europe is going to be a bunch of tribes fighting each other. Purple-skinned people for some fucking reason. I did that. Twilight Europe. That's the whole point. And then there's like survivors from that were victims of the black hole are there trying to make sure something is. I didn't actually write down what something is. Something doesn't cause another, I don't know, a cataclysm explosion to destroy everything else, or whatever. But then suddenly the black hole opens, and then the three nations that got sucked in the black hole arrive with the the spaceship.
Oh, you're giving the whole thing.
Yeah,
Stop.
yeah. I already
the
showed
thing-
it
the
in the
thing is,
trailer.
Cosmic,
It showed that in
yeah.
the trailer. The thing crashing down.
It was shown in the trailer that Triton and Kara Canyon live.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't seen the trailer. Since
Yeah.
it came out.
they live, and then not only that, Obsilia is around, discovering the arrival of those spaceships, and then there was gonna be some scuffle, and then something happens and it's supposed to be a peaceful ending.
Oh, that sounds great. Oh, I want that. Shit. All right.
I can't get around and do it though. So, I mean, probably like most episodes gonna be the random tribes you probably don't give a shit about fighting each other for some reason, and making sure those tribes don't discover the cataclysm explosion.
We got actual questions.
Yeah,
Kind of relate to currently. Yeah.
Did you see my question, episode 81? Where is episode 82? Episode 82, we had a special episode in Summer Mapping Fest that we did just to the people in the VC. It's now uploaded as a video on the MapperCast Highlights channel, which is in the description. So if you want to check it out, it's in there.
And Majestics asked, can you all make a podcast episode where you all talk about unfinished cancelled, never produced series?
That sounds fucking great. It also kind of sounds like what we've been doing.
I think that's a very good idea. I think it's a good way to kind of talk about what we plan to do, and if people are wondering what had happened, at least they can hear it from us.
I definitely do. See, the problem with me is I'm kind of like Valve, where they say like no idea is ever really canceled. Like I've had so many ideas, and only 2 of them have ever been like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Like most of the ideas I've had, I still have some naive hope of doing.
Yeah, same here.
I
Dark
don't wanna talk too
Treasures. No, Dark
God.
Treasures. Dark Treasures. It's essentially Alternate Future of Frozen World Season 3. That's what it is. That's
moment-
Dark Treasures remake.
Robert DeKinderen just fucking called that.
Before Dark Treasures. Alternate Future of the Frozen World Season 3 is Dark Treasures remake. That's what it is. Because
mean-
for those of you that forgot, in the last
The
episode,
Ethereum.
it showed him opening a chest, and his eyes turned purple.
But I mean, I always thought about like if I should make a video about all like the cancelled series that I had. Like, if it's a live stream form, I wouldn't.
I've
wouldn't
had
mind.
cancelled episodes, but I have not had cancelled. Well, actually, I did cancel season 3 of Future of the World, so I can't. Actually, that'll be a little bit hypocritical for me to say that.
Man says, or instead of making an episode, about you guys saying what you did or could do, just finish or make the stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
yeah. We completely negating what we just talked about for the last.
It's a lot easier said than done, dude.
I know.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, especially for
Also-
me and Rat, like we have it a little because we animate our shit and it takes a long time. So
Yeah, me too. I'm trying
and Rat says
really
he has his
desperately to. I'm trying really desperately to improve my content. Like I already think that the narrative is the most important thing, but I do agree that the presentation is lacking. So forward, I'm trying to do that.
I think
The
I think we should
problem.
have an episode where we do talk about our planned series. I think that'll be a very good different thing to do. To be honest,
Yeah.
I think that's a very good idea. I think it kind of makes it so that the viewers feel like they're like some. I'm sure there's some
We are
of them
still
out there-
actually mappers.
Yeah, no. I'm sure someone out there still wants to know what happened. Like what happens next? Like they're still wondering what happens next, and it never comes out. I don't want to leave them like hanging either. I kind of feel bad if I do that, but I also don't want to work on it either.
Speaking of leaving things hanging, Deb Capel keeps asking you if you saw their.
No, I did not see your message.
Cool.
I get a lot of messages. I don't.
I've been
always
getting them
read them.
constantly.
I don't always read them, so yeah, I get quite. I already got a DM today. I get quite a bit of DMs every day, so I don't usually reply to them unless it's something urgent for me to reply to. So don't expect me to reply to everything because I don't. When
You guys don't
when
even know
will
what's up with
AMOE
Apple.
season 5 come? Never.
Oh, I'm so excited for Apple. Oh, that show's gonna be so good. You guys are gonna fucking love it.
Well,
Um,
oh my
Apple.
freaking god.
Now sponsored.
Oh
did you
my
see Did you see my
freaking
teaser for it?
Yeah, I did. It was just memeing about you being sponsored by Apple.
Oh, god damn it.
god. Okay, so well, anyways, yeah, season 4 is kind of there is a season 5. So
Spartak,
yeah, what do you guys think?
Queso.
Do you guys really want to? I don't know, maybe next episode or another episode want to do a.
Yeah,
an
we
entire-
could just we could throw it in as a
yeah.
topic.
And I think Batran would probably want to do that too, right? Batran.
Yeah, Batrun probably is the.
Who's the master? We still want to know. I still want to know Batran. Batran, are you there? He died.
My mic fell out. Yeah,
Now it's only 3.
3 men.
Yeah, Batran, who's the master? You gotta tell us who the master is. Well, we don't leave us hanging for.
He's
4 or 5
not even
times.
here to tell us who the fucking master
I
is.
know.
Spartak Quesos asked, name the most illegal thing ever, like, that we've done, or just ever?
I mean, Kaze, didn't you already did that?
They already kind of said the most
I assume
illegal
what
thing
we've
ever.
done.
I mean, technically, the most illegal thing we're doing is that we're not using our real names and our game usernames and our YouTube username.
What?
Yeah, apparently it's violating the law, but nobody
Nah,
enforces it. So
I've smuggled a bunch of I found a fossil in Thailand, and I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to take those on planes. I did that.
You just took a fossil?
Yeah, it was on the beach. It was like a fossilized. How do you fucking call it?
you know, collecting seashells is illegal.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm talking about it right now because
The
it's about
Roman,
illegal shit.
except in Roman times during Caligula.
Or also what I did.
Caligula.
Welcome back. What I did, what is pretty much I think illegal. In Finland, you are only allowed to buy strong liquor with 21, and that same goes for if you want to take that into the country. The thing is, when we were on a class trip to Finland, we were on a day trip to Estonia, where you can buy strong liquor when you're 18, and I basically smuggled a bunch of strong liquor into Finland. So yeah.
All right. Baron's not here, so.
Oh, I'm here now.
You just came
Oh,
back.
Baron. Oh, yeah, Baron. We were talking about we were talking about how like we could probably have a podcast where we talk about everything we had planned to do but never got around doing. So maybe you could tell
Like,
us who
cut-
the hell the master is, because we still want to know.
Not saying it.
That's it.
Why?
Oh, why?
This is a good
Half
question.
of
This is a good
most
question.
of the people don't even know you anymore. Please. We got you to 1K, mate. You got.
The master's like him. That's was the reveal.
I'm the master.
You're the master.
I'm kidding.
The master's
I'm
like
kidding. I'm kidding.
Ian
Nah, yeah.
Cordova said, this is a good question. Which episode would you delete? That you'd like to remove it, but it's important to the plot.
Jesus
Well,
Christ, the
obviously
little
for
episode.
me, fucking alternate future of the world, episode 1. Like, I can't delete it because
USA
one, it's the
conquers
plot.
Soviet Union. I mean Russia. Ukraine conquers Russia.
God, that's not even my issue with it. Like, I like that. I think that could have been done well. It's just the execution is anus.
I think for me, it will definitely be AFOE's episode 1 to 11. Actually, no, I know which one. Episode 10. I would delete episode 10 if I could.
The thing is, I wouldn't really delete anything because
Yeah,
I would just like to chronicle it. But
Yes.
thing is, I probably would delete my entire season 1 of All the Future of Europe.
But the thing is, I already remastered mine, so...
I'm not that.
Yeah,
I
so I
ain't
don't
that
know.
far
I
yet,
could
mate.
safely delete it because I already remastered season 1.
Yeah,
well,
for me,
yeah.
it's not really a question
am.
of like you can't delete it. It's like if you had to delete it, which one? Because I don't want to fucking delete anything. Like
Yeah,
all my
I know
old
if I got like a
videos-
copyright strike, I don't want to delete it.
yeah,
Probably-
like, I'm
I
all
want to
about
fight
the
it if
archive.
it's invalid. But
Total
if it's,
archivist.
But if,
I
if it's
probably would-
valid, I'd rather just remove the music.
I
I
want
probably
that
would
shit
still
like that.
delete something from either AFOE season 1 or my AHOE Cold War because there are a lot of filler episodes I could just delete without much changing.
Oh, Polyhedron will still archive it. Oh, frick off. Make alternate future of USA.
Do it, Viper.
No! I don't have a plot for that, I'll tell you that right now.
Do it right now in this
I
podcast.
could make
Okay,
a plot in like
Joe
10
Biden
seconds.
conquers every state and wins.
Texas invades California.
I mean, I kind of did one already, you know, with Kentucky. And that's Frozen World, but, you know, Kentucky conquers USA, kind of, or liberates USA and becomes the leading state of all of America. So,
That's interesting shit, man.
no, it happened in Frozen World. Kentucky was the one rebuilt
That's
the United States, and
Like I like that we both gave Kentucky a starring role. Like what the fuck? That's weird.
yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I watched Kingsman 2, and I felt like let's add Kentucky.
Why always Kentucky? The Kentucky Fried Chicken Empire. Or do you just take the... Was it the Utah Khanate from Fallout 4?
KFC is anus.
And I added Empire of New York.
Final match.
Empire of New York becomes
What?
a puppet of the Berserkers.
George Washington declared himself emperor.
I mean, Napoleon. Go ahead and shoot your emperor.
Not
Okay,
in the
I
time
think we
invaded.
should probably start bringing this to a close. We're
Yeah.
almost at that 3:30 mark. We do not have a quiz.
Should we skip it?
I think we should skip it. We'll just
What about next episode we do the thing, the discuss all our plans.
Yeah, that could work.
okay. Yeah, we'll just make that the fan winner, and we have MapperCast. We have 2 MapperCast reviews, I think.
Yeah, Cosmic, you need to.
I'm doing
You
rad.
still have to do mine,
I mean,
mate.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair, Cosmic, I have to watch your series too because I skipped it.
Am I next?
No. I'm saying when you get
We-
to you, I have to
Oh,
watch it as punishment. 'cause
We
I didn't
went
watch
from
it.
went from the bottom to top. Who's after me?
don't know.
R.
Since we went Viper, Rat.
I think we're going just people that are like semi-active, which is just. I think this is me next since it's just like the 3 of us.
All right.
Except George, I guess. He's still.
We could go through the guests too, technically.
Yeah, but I guess next episode we're just focused on that whole topic.
So sad that we have to
Yeah,
end when we actually
next.
when our viewers bounce back.
Yeah, like I think the thing about this, before we do that podcast, I will probably tell that to my viewers, saying, "Hey guys, if you're interested in knowing like what happens after, like kind of like the same with like my Future of the World season 3, I pretty much summed up what happens after instead of doing the whole thing. But yeah, so I think we might get more viewers because I think they'll be more interested in hearing.
Let's just all upload videos on our channels.
That would help. That would
mean-
definitely help.
I mean, yeah, we could
probably-
upload a video on that too, but
I probably just shoehorn-
I think for like, I think let's be honest, I think we probably won't do it. But we do it on the podcast, then we will do it. Right?
I'm
I think
trying,
I
guys.
think I
Actually,
might
feel
do
like-
it because I could
I feel like
also.
because Matt is just saying, oh, you can upload a video on it, and then I never do it. So it's kind of like that. But if we do it on a podcast, since we're doing the podcast anyway, then we could do that.
Yeah, technically.
Oh, and I still gotta do fucking cooking whisper. God.
Yeah, I started episode 0. You said last podcast that it's now
like,
canonically episode
I
0.
think the
Yeah, it
viewers- I think the viewers would generally be interested, actually.
Cooking Whispers is still because I filmed and wrote like half the goddamn thing. It's already written, half of it's already. Cooking Whispers became such a big fucking project, guys. It became like the biggest thing I've ever done. I have no idea how Cooking Whispers became a fucking monolith project, but it did. So I'm sorry, everybody.
You know, the thing is, you only have to do one video and the rest will go with itself.
Hey,
now.
I wanted to go second, but everybody was like, "Oh, Cosmic, go first. It's your collab. Go first." So
I went first technically now, so you got no excuses.
yeah, I guess so. It's a fucking mess, guys. All I had to do was make a pie, but I had to do this whole goddamn fucking Leviathan epic. Okay. So I
Alright.
guess we should close it out.
Yeah. So for the next episode, I guess we can do that whole thing. I would definitely
Oh, hello,
write,
Alp.
write the.
You are late, Alp.
We're
Yeah.
Oh,
closing.
I'm
Yeah.
late. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're ending the
so
show.
Oh my, close to the village. What do you expect? I did not have internet.
alright,
Oh shit.
doesn't matter. Alright, I'm not gonna update the description below. It's too late. The poll results.
I'm a shake you.
Alright, on the poll results, so I'm gonna write a computer program to do it better, because like I said before, it's shit. It will definitely look better. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about when I say I will write a computer program. I'd say it with confidence, and then watch me fail. And then watch me fail it. Okay. But yeah, but with full confidence, I will definitely write a computer program to do it. And then next episode, I guess we can talk about our plot, what our planned series was meant to be, but never got around to do it because we didn't want to animate it. So
Also, Cosmic, just so you know, I will slap you for that outdated picture.
Oh.
wait, what happened? Wait, outdated
You
what
also
picture?
We need to get George on.
Yeah,
too,
I still
onto
gotta
the
put
thing.
George
Oh,
in there. I
yeah.
have no idea where I'm gonna put George.
Just replace Mysterious.
He's not.
Just get the fucking train rolling.
Just
All
move
right,
the
guys.
train
Thank
closer
you
to the
for
right,
giving down.
and then it gives you some space.
I guess I could do. Well, then it's so close to the bar,
Move the bar closer to the right.
and then you have no room for the current topic.
No, I think we can figure it out.
We
I
can
mean, I
figure
had
it
to
out,
move
yeah?
this up too, right? Just to fit the poll results, because there's so much polls I couldn't fit on one line.
So many goddamn pulls. All right, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
have George outside of the train.
I was thinking about that. Maybe we could have him like riding on the top.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
So wait, is
holding on-
that what we do
holding
with
on
every
to
single
the
new member now? Is that what we do with every single
Yeah,
new member?
we put him in here.
I mean, we can put him kneeling down.
No,
Yeah,
it's just like India. We just put them on top.
Or he could be squatting in front of us or something. I don't know.
Have him
Yeah.
laid down seductively or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Oh, give him the Mona Lisa. Laying down, fucking the Mona
No,
Lisa.
no, don't do that. Please, pause me. Don't do that.
Can I make him like lovingly hug the Mona Lisa or something?
Okay, yeah, that's better, but don't make him like, you know what I mean.
Can I give a massive throbbing penis?
Shut up.
Shut up
Alright.
before Viper kicks you.
Alright, shut up before
Alright.
I announced that you will be using your next plot is going to be Ukraine taking over Russia. All of Russia.
I need to put better
Russia.
steam on my coffee.
Smiley, smiley, hee hee.
Alright, everyone, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, I actually joined late. Jesus.
Yeah, you
On our
did.
on our special
Bye,
I was
everybody.
swimming, okay? I was swimming!
Bye.
5, 4, 3,